The Static Podcast is brought to you by the Hester Group, a law office with a 12-year proven track record of success. Now listen, if you've been involved in a serious car accident, you have injuries, your car is a wreck, you need to contact them because they can get you paid today. 314-652-4321. That's 314-652-4321. Tell them Staci Static sent you, but remember, the choice of an attorney is an important one and should not be based solely upon advertisement. Hey, I'm Staci Static. Welcome to the Static Podcast, and it's Tuesday, so you know it's all about you living your best life. And my guest today, her name is Yvette Dupree, and she has the I Am Ayana Lingerie Boutique, if I can get it out. And it's all about loving yourself and, preaching self-love in the form of lingerie. So welcome to Yvette.
Hello.
I love your hair. How you doing?
You. Fine, and you?
I could not be better. I'm here with you today. So tell me about this lingerie boutique. So I got to say this. Lingerie, I love lingerie. And I see that, companies like Victoria's Secret have been closing stores left and right because they left all body types out of the conversation. I mean, I think that was a big thing with them and their business model. You know, they wanted to only appeal to a certain aesthetic. And a lot of women are like, well, I'm not built like a 6-foot fashion model, and I still want to wear lingerie, and I want to be beautiful for my man. So I'm assuming I Am Ayana is going to help us do that.
Yes. I plan on catering to all body types because everybody should learn to love themselves and appreciate their body, no matter what size, what shape, any flaw that they may feel they have. They have to learn to love it. They, at the end of the day, when they go home and they take off their clothes, they taking off and seeing what their body, not nobody else's or the person next to them.
Right. So what inspired you to do that?
I always I wanted to do a boutique. I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do. I know I wanted to have a boutique that would help somebody else, help make them feel better and things like that. And then, I kept going back and forth. And then I like lingerie.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to do lingerie. I did go through personal training and fitness and all of that type of stuff. So personally, I've learned that no matter how your body look, it's always about how you feel about yourself at the end of the day.
Right.
You can have the best body in the world, but still have no confidence, no self-esteem, or any of that. So
right.
That's definitely what pushed me towards this.
And you want to do it through lingerie.
Yes.
So, I mean, is there a reason why you said you like lingerie and you were just like, this is something I think every woman should enjoy. It's something that you want to bring to everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody should be able to feel sexy.
Yeah.
Sexy for themselves, sexy for their mate.
Okay, so what kind of pieces will you be carrying? So you'll be like the garters, and like whatever. You'll have some for the freaky side, some for your, the wedding night.
Yeah, I do want to cater to all types, the more innocent types, the wild side, because everybody has a wild side.
Right. So when will we be able to see, when is the grand opening? Is it a brick and mortar? Is it just online?
It will be online.
Okay.
I Am Ayana is the website, iamayana.com. And... Oh, sorry. And the launch will be September 7th.
Okay. September 7th. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
It'll be a online launch, or are you going to do like a launch party?
Online launch.
Okay. All right. So we'll be able to see it. Give us the spelling for it again so we'll know it.
I Am Ayana, IAMIONA.
Okay. Cool. So you ready?
I'm really ready. I'm excited, and I'm ready to see how everybody likes their lingerie and how they feel about it. Because like I said, it's definitely want to see how they accept themselves.
Got you. So you also want to be in the long range of things. You want to motivate other people. So what made you get into this? Was there anything that you saw where you were just like, I really want to branch out and start helping people? Did someone help you get here?
Yes, I have had a few people that have helped me along the way in different things, whether it was through fitness, through talks. Like I said, everybody grow up. A lot of times women grow up before their time. They have family members that they're taking care of, siblings, and they go on to having their own kids and just worrying about taking care of other people's, and automatically we're nurturers, we're caring for other people all the time. But then at the end of the day, like, what do you have? What do you have for yourself?
Right.
like when your husband is gone or your kids is gone or your boyfriend don't necessarily have to be your husband, but like what do you have?
We get wrapped up in relationships and we don't have things for ourselves, and we have to relearn ourselves a lot of times. Because women, I don't know what it is about us. We get into relationships and we forget that it was a whole person before. I mean, you used to sing into a brush. You wanted to be a singer, so you were singing around the house in a brush, or you were doing choreography with your friends in the street, or you had all of these different dreams as a young person, and then you grow up and you get into these love relationships, and you just totally forget that you were a whole person before you started, like you said, started having children, started taking care of ailing family members. It's like, what do you do to get here? And I love the fact that you want to use lingerie to help talk to people and find themselves in that way. Because I think a lot of women, even though with the whole Me Too movement, a lot is taken away and we really don't want to be seen as sex symbols. But I think every woman wants to feel attractive and every woman wants to feel wanted.
Correct, and feel attractive without feeling degraded and things like that. Because a lot of people do have a negative stigmatism against sexuality, but it's natural.
Right. I mean, yeah. The last thing a woman wants to be like, somebody don't want to sleep with you. It's like, I don't want to sleep with you. I don't see you like that. You be like, well, why not?
Right.
You be like, wait a minute. That's what we're supposed to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? So what has been your journey? I mean, what do you do for a living? Like,
I'm a nurse.
oh, okay.
I'm a nurse, full-time nurse. I have 4 kids.
Oh, okay.
I have been divorced twice, so I
Wow.
have been through that. At the end of the day, what do you have besides your kids? And
Right.
So forth. Of course, you love your kids. You love your mate at the time and all of those, go through those transitions. And I do love nursing, but then I still had like an emptiness that was still in me. So it was, what do I need to do? I had to focus on learning to love myself, learning to appreciate myself, learning to forgive myself,
Right.
learning to accept all of my flaws, all of my past mistakes.
Right. So you got to take those steps, and you just like, okay, it's time to open up a boutique and change my life. So what was there anything that happened? I mean, you said you've been divorced twice. So after the second divorce, because I heard divorce is hard. I ain't been there. I just heard it's hard. It's hard work. Would you say the second one was harder than the first?
The first one, I would say, was definitely harder because I had my 4 kids with my first husband.
Okay.
So that one was a little harder for me. The second one, it wasn't as hard. I felt like that he did teach me more, help, kind of push me towards that learning myself. But then once we separated, it was like, okay, now what? I had that person that was helping me learn myself, discover myself, but then he's gone, so now what?
Right. So it's like, okay, I got to do something for me and embark on everything. Were you super young when you got married?
Yeah, the first time I got married, I was 21.
Oh, okay. Ooh, yes.
And then right after that divorce, I got right back married like a month later.
Right back married like a month later. Pardon me? What?
Moving pretty fast.
Yvette, you wasted no time. Was the ink dry, boo? What the?
I think it was the food. It was the food.
What
He fed me.
food? He fed you. What kind of food was he cooking, boo? What was in it? Was it, oh man, now I feel like I'm on divorce court. Remember, did you see that episode of Divorce Court where she was like, he was trying to get me fat, Your Honor. He was feeding me everything. He made me grits and waffles and chicken in the morning, and then he fed me lunch, and then it was meatloaf and mashed potatoes and cornbread and greens at night, and it was always snacks. He tried to find them. That was you?
Yep, that was me. Get off work 7 o'clock in the morning, pot roast, cabbage, sweet potatoes, all that.
Girl, was he a chef or he just liked to cook? Mama's
Just like
boy?
to cook. Yeah, mama's boy,
He
only
did-
child.
He got another wife already.
Might. Never know.
I don't want none. What meal you missed the most? I'm just curious. What did he cook the best?
Probably was that pot roast.
Because that's the first thing she named. Can you cook?
Was.
Right.
I can, but I stopped once I married him. No more cooking, no more touching no pots and pans.
Right. Look at that. He spoiled you. She said it probably was that pot roast. I can still smell that pot roast. Girl, that's funny as hell. Okay, then. All right. So you're a nurse. You have 4 children. How old are they?
My son is 15. I have
Okay.
2 11-year-olds,
Oh.
and I have a 9-year-old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're pretty big kids.
Yeah. So you got a set of twins in there.
Mhm.
Okay. Wow. Whew. Girl. Right. They're self-sufficient.
Yeah.
So what?
now.
Right. Yeah. It takes a while, girl. I know. You be like, yes, you could do your own laundry, make your own lunch, and then close my door. So.
Now they ask for more expensive stuff.
Of course, of course. Now, how do you deal with that though? Like, especially with boys, because they always want expensive tennis shoes.
You know what? My son really isn't like that. I asked him, do you want Jordans? He like, no. If I tell him to go pick out some shoes, he'll go to Google and Google some red and black shoes. They could be $20 or whatever. He
Right.
don't care. So
Okay.
that's him. But my twins, they just started 6th grade, so now they send me pictures of Jordans. Like, can you buy me these? Can you? I'm like, no. I got over there with my son. And
Right.
thought I was
Here y'all
free.
go.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you never know. That you have to. I mean, and I know from experience that you kind of gotta tell them what it is. That you ain't getting no Jordans. You gotta earn that with your own money. You can't wear
Definitely.
Jordans until you can get a job and at least pay half on the Jordans. Because I'm not. My money allows me to pay for half of Jordan, one Jordan.
Correct. One.
And when you get old enough to work, then you can pay for the other Jordan. That's I think that's fair.
Like, y'all better start a business.
Exactly.
11, come up with something.
Right, you have an entrepreneurial spirit. So are they going to be helping you with the business, you think?
Yes, I do plan on having them to help me.
Okay.
Because it's lingerie, so it's only so much they can help me with.
Mm.
But I do want them to.
Why?
Probably behind the scenes. I didn't want to introduce them to that right now.
So what you
Make
gonna
it
have in there?
lingerie.
Like what? I mean, how risque is this lingerie line going to be?
No, just because they're 11.
They're okay.
No, I just don't want them.
It's just underwear. It's women's underwear.
It is.
It ain't women used underwear.
And they
It's
keep me
just
around the house all the time. So
well,
I'll put on lingerie and just walk around the house.
Mama walking around in a teddy and a gown today, y'all. Well,
It's pretty natural for them. It just, I kind of look at first like, maybe I shouldn't.
no, you
So I'm still
should.
debating between that.
No, I'm telling you, I think you absolutely should. They should be doing your packaging, your labeling. They should be helping you when you post pictures on social media, when you do stuff on your website. That's what them kids for. That's what they supposed to be doing. They got to share stuff, tell you who should be following your page. Girl.
Yep. So I guess they want some money. They have to work for
They
it.
gonna have to earn it. This is a family business. It ain't just a you business.
Correct.
That's what I always say. Like, when back in the day, when people had a lot of kids, they had farmland because you can get all their ass up and y'all go out there and work the fields. So when you got 4 kids, girl, you got to put them to work on the family farm. That's the family farm.
Yeah.
See?
I thought about that.
That's how you look at it. It's the family farm, and y'all all got to work. We doing something. So you figure out who does what the strongest, and go from there. Yeah.
They would probably skip all the way to my 9-year-old because she is on social media all the time.
Right, exactly. Mine is 9 today. I have a 9-year-old. She's 9 today. Yeah.
I'll tell her happy birthday.
Thank you. And yes, I understand that too. And they are swift with the phones. What is that? They do it all the time.
Right.
So you say you're a nurse. So what kind of nurse are you? So what's a day-to-day for Yvette? How does that work?
I work at a long-term care nursing facility.
Okay.
I work 16-hour shifts.
Wow.
I work 16-hour shifts, and I still got to try to get home and make sure I go to the gym.
Right.
That'd be one of the number one priorities for me, going to the gym, get home, make sure the kids eat. Luckily, now they're old enough to take care of themselves as far as getting food, getting in the tub, and all those types of things.
Right.
So then after that, it'll probably be just chilling out, talking to them, seeing how their day was.
Right.
Before it's time for me to take a nap and get back to work.
Oh my gosh. She said take a nap to get back to
All
work.
it is a nap.
Hard-working mama. Hard-working mama. So what made you link up with Karan?
Karan, I was hurt. I'm sorry. I was told about him from someone that I know, which is Ranch John. I get my hair cut by him.
Okay.
So I was telling him I want to start a business and all those types of things, and he was like, "Oh, well, there's somebody coming up with a media class." And I'm like, "Okay." Well, he told me about it, and I went to the class, and I was really excited. Like, "Oh, this is dope." I felt like it was just like a part of the universe. It all happened for a reason.
Right.
Linking up and connecting and things like that.
Yeah, to tell you like, yes, you can do it, and it's important for you to do it because it's something you want to do. So I'm
Yeah.
glad that you're here, and I'm glad you're in this space, and I'm
Thank
glad
you.
we had an opportunity to speak, and I'm sure you'll be back. So September 7th is the launch.
Yes.
So tell us again where they can find it.
It's I am Ayana at IamAyana.com. I'm thinking about my email address.
That's okay.
And it's I, like a capital I, AMIONA.com.
Okay, where'd the name come from?
I did I am because affirmation start with I am.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, a lot of things that you do, get more into spirituality and learning to love yourself, or just going through the different things, go
Right.
through all the different affirmations. So I did start with I am, and then Ayana is another word for blessed.
Okay. And you say, I am blessed.
Yes.
All right. So make sure you check out I Am Ayana Boutique. It's headed your way September 7th. That's when it's launching. It is a lingerie boutique for all ladies, all sizes, all shapes. So make sure you support this sister because she'll be back and we're going to talk some more. So thank you for joining us here on the Static Podcast. Until next time, bye.